And I'm actually going to create the thumbnail for the previous video, which is how to run OBS, how I run OBS. Hey gang, Kid back. Sorry you can't see me right now, again, but I'm going to be going through how I use Canva in this session. I use Canva for making my thumbnails, for making my intro videos that are specific to the video themselves, for making my outros, where you get to click the next ups. Um, and it's a very, very powerful site. And it's free. A lot of the stuff is free on there. So I'm gonna take you through it, walk you through on how I do something. I'm actually going to create the thumbnail for the previous video, which is how to run OBS, how I run OBS. So I'm going to take you over there right now. When you open up Canva and you create your profile, it comes up something like this. And what do you want to design? You want to design a YouTube thumbnail. Now you'll have to put those entries in a few times before it just automatically populates like on mine. And in here you can see all kinds of different thumbnails you can use. You got to watch out for these ones that say Pro, because you have to upgrade to a Pro access in order to use it. And then these ones that say paid or have a dollar sign, they're a paid element. So you'll have to pay for those. But if it's like this one here and there's nothing down in the bottom corner, or this one here that has nothing down at the bottom corner, you're free to use that and edit that any way you want. Just to, make it your own. I always go to the create, because I don't know. I just like to create my own stuff. I got a creative mind, so I figured what the heck, I'll just create my own stuff. And that's why I only use the create button. First thing I always do, and this is not something that you have to do, it's just something that I do because I find when I put the background as black, stuff like the colors will pop off it better. That's what I find personally. So you just click somewhere in the middle of your page, and then go up to this background color, and then you click it, and then you get all these choices of color, or you can customize the color you want. I just want black for right now. The next thing you want to do is go to elements. Now it's going to take a little while to populate this, because I've used this for quite a while, and for a couple months, and I've populated quite the list in my recently used. So in here you can get all kinds of different ideas on what you can use. But if you want something specific, you just search. So I searched up OBS Studios, and a lot of the pictures were that of OBGYNs, pregnant women getting pictures, ultrasound pictures and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I don't want to show that on the video. So I was like, nah, I just go to the website and copy their logo so I could put it on here later on. So I'm just gonna type in a monitor, because basically what I'm doing is, for the OBS Studios, is I'm showing how to do screen captures. Now on thumbnails, you don't want to use these moving parts, anything with moving parts. So yeah, you see that? That one there would be cool, but it's Pro and I don't have the Pro. So I think I'm just going to go with this one here. And it shows up in the middle of your work area. So you can make it, you just drag the corners and you can make it as big or as small as you want. I'm just going to slide that right over there because I think that looks kind of cool. And then, like, I'm going to put the OBS Studios logo inside here. That's what the plan is in the end. So, and you don't want to put anything down here in this corner here because that's where your timestamp is, and you don't want anything in that area. So this way here it makes it like the timestamp will always overlay it. So you don't want people going, well, what's that last word? Or what's that image supposed to be? They're going to miss a piece of that image because of the timestamp. So stay away from this bottom corner right here as best as you can. So I'm just going to put in some text. And I'm going to make sure that I'll be able to read the text. So I want to make sure that it's, because I'm on a black background, I can change the background at any time. So I'm just going to type in, I always like using capital letters for in my thumbnails. They're easier to read. There. And then I'm just going to grab that and bring it up here. I'm going to make that as big as I possibly can. As you can see, I'm a Grammarly user, and that little button gets in the way. I'm just going to quit Grammarly for right now. I don't need it on this. So that's basically what it's going to look like. But if I want to change, say the font, I just go to this font drop down. There. And I can use, and there's some premium fonts here like the Crowns. You got to pay to use those ones. But there's a ton of free stuff in here that you can use. That tightens it up too much. That jumps out. I just want to make it I want to give it an effect. And you can give it all kinds of different effects on how it looks. And then you can color your effect. You can't really see that. That kind of looks neat. So yeah, I'll keep that. So once you're done fiddle farting around with all your elements that you want to put in there, you don't want to put too many elements to make it like busy. Like that's why I'm just using that monitor, using this text, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna stick the um, OBS Studio logo inside that monitor. So that'll be in when I go to do the Krita, because I need Krita to do that. So what you want to do is you want to share when you're all done and you're happy with your progress, and then download. And then you gotta wait for a second or two for this button to show up, and then you hit download, and it just downloads it. There we go. I've downloaded it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I would make a intro video for this. And what I do is I got to close that out, hit the back button on this page because it's a totally different template. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to do a YouTube intro. Okay, and like on the thumbnails, there are some here that you can use for free, like this one and this one and this one. But again, I prefer making my own because then it's my own. I don't have to worry about anybody saying, "Oh, I own that material." Okay. Now, as this thing's loading up, I'm going to show you some of the features. Down here is your play button. Okay, you can make this. I don't even know how long. I've never made it. I've never made anything more than like 33 seconds because I don't really want people to be so bored with my intro that they, just say, "Oh, I'm out of here," and then gone. I never get that viewer back. So I try to keep them down to less than 10 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds at the very most 10, but about 5 seconds, people will be like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And I don't do branded intros for my brand for Crazy Kids comedy channel. I brand the video. So this way here, each one of my branded intros is for the video itself, not for my channel. The brand of my channel is everything is different. So that's why I do branding on the video for the video itself. And again, I always like to start with a black slate, with a black chalkboard. Then I go to elements. We have that monitor again. Okay, I'm going to do this in a few panes, and it's going to seem painful. Oh, before I do that, these three buttons right here, if you click them, you can duplicate that page. Whatever's on that page goes to that page. So now I'm going to shrink this down. So I only want that showing up for 1 second. Just enough for people to say, "Oh, there's a monitor there." Now in the second one, I want that monitor animate. There. That looks better. Now when we go to this one, yeah, some of these actions, it costs money to do them. You gotta watch it. Actually, I don't wanna. I'm gonna just check out my. There, that looks fairly decent. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put some text on there. Just some, not a lot. And I think I'm gonna. That looks like garbage. Can't really read that. That's too bland. Let's try this. And give it an effect, I think. Not that one. That looks kind of good to me. And then I want to shrink that down to about 1.2 seconds because that's about how long it's going to take to read that. See, when it comes in, now on this one, I'm going to duplicate that page again. I'm going to stick some more text in it. And I'm going to change the color. I don't like the red. That gets lost. That gets lost. Let's see. Green. Yeah, there we go. That pops up. Okay, I'm going to give it an effect. No, not that one. There. The effect. Let me see if I can. That looks. Ooh, that pops. That actually looks good to me, anyways. And you got to remember, you're the creator. It's got to look good to you before you can make it look good to somebody else. And if you're happy with it, go with it. And I'm happy with this. So, all in all, this whole intro video is 3.5 seconds long. And that's what it's going to look like on YouTube. Well, actually, this is what it's going to look like on YouTube. Come on. Give me something to grab onto. There. There. Now, hit the share button. Download. And this downloads as an MP4 file. Just like the videos when you create them, and the MP4 video, you can edit that in Shotcut, and it's a whole lot easier if everything is the same. Same thing with the thumbnail. The thumbnail is done in a PNG file. If you make all the video clips that you make and in PNG files, when you start fitting it into Shotcut, you can seamlessly put everything together. At least that's what I found, anyways. Okay, that video is done. Now we'll just close that out. Now the outros, I'm not actually going to make an outro, but I'll show you where I got mine from. Where the placeholders are for the next videos. I just edited one of the ones that were there, and just downloaded it and away I went. So you go up into the search bar and you type in YouTube outro. And bang, that first one is one of the ones I've got. Actually, that is mine. The one that I've got. That is mine. But you go to templates. Like these are the ones I've worked on. Loading, loading, loading. This thing's slow at loading. So you can get all these. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Yada yada yada. You see there, this one here's got the place card for where you put your next up video, and a place card for where you put your channel picture. But the one that I got was probably this one. I'm gonna guess. Nope. But I just scrolled through it right there. There's the one I got right there. And you see there's no monetary sticker or no crown there. So you can download that and away you go and have fun playing with it. So that's where I got my outro uh, thing from right there. So and you can edit it and take elements out, add elements, just like doing the intros and the thumbnails. It works the same way. In the intros and outros, that's where you can use those movable characters. Um, as long as like they're free or whatever like that. But you can do all kinds of stuff with this website. It's free to use unless you're gonna get these ones with the dollar sign or the crown. As you can see, I downloaded it. I downloaded a bunch of stuff, and I never had to pay a nickel. So That's that's the greatest thing about this for people on a fixed budget like I am. That there's a site like this that has a free to use section, and it does have a lot available to it. So that's basically Canva in a nutshell, folks. Um, like I said, this is a very, very powerful, very, very useful tool that you can use, and it's free. And that's the fantastic part about it, is it's free. So, happy creating.
Hey gang, to get to the next video, you want to click this next video right here. This one will take you to the next video that I'm talking about in the OBS and editing sessions. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.